AITA for calling my sister a petty brat and saying I felt sorry for her daughter because of her name. My sister gave birth to her daughter 7 weeks ago. We're not that close anymore, but at one time we were. But she's a dick to my wife and I can't stand by that, so we're low contact. I don't call her, don't answer if she calls me, but I will see her when it's something family related and I will be civil and polite to her typically. When I say she's a dick to my wife, it's because she's so petty with her. My wife is Irish. She didn't grow up in the US and only moved here in her 20s. So she has a very strong connection to her home. She has a strong accent and her name is Irish, and she's very protective over people saying it correctly, and rightly so in my opinion. My wife is Chiara, for those who wonder. My sister poked fun at the way my wife said certain things, like tomato. She told my wife she was saying it wrong, because my wife could stand up for herself and would just roll her eyes if my sister made a bigger deal out of it. My sister got annoyed. So she started to make a point to say my wife's name like we would say it with that spelling, and told my wife she's in America now, so she should accept her name being said like that. I told my sister she was acting like a kid and to cut it out. The final straw was when we were expecting our first child and my sister told us we better not pick an Irish name and my wife better not teach our kid to say things weird. I told my sister she was so fucking ignorant it was crazy, because different parts of the world will have different accents and different names for things. I also told her my children will be half Irish and if we wanted to give them Irish names it was nothing to do with her. And we went low contact after that. So now my sister has a daughter, and what did she name her daughter? Chiara, but said in the way we would say it. She made a big point to send me and my wife an announcement about it and the name, and my wife specifically came with a pronunciation. I didn't get that, and neither did anyone else in the family. We saw her on Saturday and she was smirking the whole time and loudly saying her daughter's name for the 2 hours we were in her presence. Others in the family told her she didn't need to repeat the name over again, but she carried on. She told our parents her daughter loved hearing her name and loved hearing a phonetically correct name. When we were leaving, my sister tried to approach my wife. I stepped in between them, told my sister she was a petty brat and I felt sorry for her kid being named to spite someone else. I told her she couldn't be more of a child if she was truly trying to be. All Sunday and yesterday she was blowing up my phone, angry I had said that to her. I didn't reply. AITA.